Hello, what have we here? I am Andre, and this is my play-along video for the Star Wars Schmoedown tournament. We're in the semifinals. We got Molly Damon versus Andrew Dimalanta. My studying has been so-so lately, so I know because of work. Things got busy, and I'm not actually in their tournament, so I couldn't say no. But I know what I know, and we're going to test myself. Hopefully it's enough to keep up with these guys. I know keeping up with Andrew Dimalanta is going to be like impossible right now because he's just zoned in. But maybe I can. We'll see. Really kind of depends on the questions and if I know them or not. Because I know a lot, but maybe not as much as Andrew. We'll see about Molly because she's apparently been spending time too. So let's get down to it. I got my Excel sheets on here, so if you see me doing work, it's just filling in some scores so that they pop up on the Excel sheet over here. And let's do this. Only 3 more matches left. Let's get ready to Schmoedown.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown. First round number 1, question number 1. Here we go. In Revenge of the Sith.
Always first.
In Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan says that only a Sith deals in what?
Yeah, Christian, at this point, we should remind everybody participating in the chat, we love your comments, but don't try to answer the questions. We're going to have to kick you out if you can answer them in your head.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Andrew.
Absolute.
Yes. Molly.
Absolutes.
Absolutes.
Yes, that is correct. All right. So let us now get to question number 2, Mark.
We move to The Force Awakens, Episode 7, and your question. At the end of The Force Awakens, besides R2-D2, who travels to Ahch-To the Island with Rey to find Luke?
It's not Ralph Biscuits.
Oh, I thought you were going to correct my... Is it Ahch-To or Atch?
Ahch-To.
They should have put another O.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Molly.
Chewbacca.
Yes.
Chewbacca.
Andrew.
Chewie.
There we go. Okay, question number 3. The Empire Strikes Back. Who is C-3PO talking to when he says, I'm standing here in pieces and you're having delusions of grandeur?
Excited about the baseball, Christian, coming back?
I am. I'm
60-game season?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. We'll see a rhythm. Maybe a rhythm.
Maybe we go to a game?
What's that?
Maybe we go to a game?
Sure, I'll go with you. We went to before Angels 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Andrew.
R2-D2.
Yes, Molly.
R2-D2.
R2-D2.
3, 3. 3, 3. All right, next question, Mark.
That's right. The match starting off the way we thought it would. Your next category, kids, is the Clone Wars. On what planet does the film's opening battle take place? And I am joined by a planet who is actually canon in Star Wars right over there.
Thank you.
Over there.
Who?
Yeah, all right.
You ever remind your kids of that?
5, yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Molly.
Christophsis.
Yes. And
Christophsis.
Andrew.
Christophus.
Yes. Okay. 4, 4. Back and forth we go. Here is question number 5. Rogue One. What was Galen Erso's nickname for Jin?
Good question. I thought you were going to say what was his nickname in high school.
Got to give props to the writing team, PJ Campbell and crew. I watched this and thought of
very
this
important
question, and
plot
they
point.
had
It's
written
not
it.
like-
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Andrew.
Stardust.
It is Molly.
Stardust.
Stardust.
5-5 tie game midway through here, Mark. Next question.
All right. Your next question is in the best Star Wars movie ever created, Return of the Jedi. And your question is simple. Who directed Return of the Jedi? You know, you see in that poster, Dimalanta's got Revenge of the Jedi, that hint of it. I know it's not what a Jedi does. It's a pretty cool name.
5, 4,
Then you got
3,
Revenge of the Sith, though.
2, 1. Pens down, please, Molly.
Richard Marquand.
Yes.
Richard
Andrew.
Marquand.
Richard Marquand.
Yes. Okay. So now we see ourselves with a 6-6 game as we get to our next question, The Rise of Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 9. In The Rise of Skywalker, who says, "We had each other. That's how we won"?
That your most recent Star Wars watch, Christian? I think it is for me.
No, Rogue One.
Oh, yeah, you did see Rogue, yeah. Did you text the writers? That question?
No, 4. I was going
Wow,
to
this took
3,
me a second.
2, 1. Pens down, Andrew.
Lando.
Yes. And Molly.
Lando Calrissian.
Lando.
Wow, 7-7. 7-7. Exactly what we thought this could be, Mark, as we get to our next question, question number 8.
That's right, and I guess we've made it far enough along in the match to let everybody know if each competitor gets another 3 correct questions, you get a bonus round question. It's also worth a point, but we'll get there when we get there. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is your next category. What is the name of the club that Anakin and Obi-Wan eventually disarm Zam Wesell in? That's right. Nightclubs
Hope
have
this is
names in Star Wars.
That's what my research came up with. We shall see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Molly.
The Outlander Club.
Yes.
Outlander Club.
The Outlander Club.
Here you go. So 8-8. 8.
Wow.
Next question. Question number 9. This is from Solo, A Star Wars Story. After being expelled from the flight academy, we find Han is now a mud trooper caught in a battle on what planet?
Mud Trooper can mean a lot of things, Christian.
It's a kid's show.
A lot of things.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Andrew.
Mimban.
And
Mimban.
Molly.
Mimban.
Yes. Okay. Next question we have, Mark, number 10. If both get it correct, both will get the bonus. Here we go.
Here we go. This is in Star Wars Episode 4, later called A New Hope. And your question. Luke says his father didn't fight in the Clone Wars, but had been led to believe instead his father was a navigator on what type of ship? Good deep cut from the OG, the one that started it all. Hello there.
Well, they're going to have to earn it here. So we get to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Pens down, please. And Molly for the perfect round.
Spice Freighter.
Yes. And Andrew.
Spice Freighter.
Spice Freighter.
Perfect for both. Perfect for both. So we're going to still play the exact same way that we have been playing. You guys will write on your whiteboard, and we have a bonus question. You're going to get 20 seconds for this bonus question. 20 seconds. So I will do the clock here myself. 20 seconds. In how many theatrically released films does Yoda make an appearance on screen? 20
I'm going
seconds.
to try to do it here. Okay, now we got 15. It's the first time I've ever done this much counting.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Andrew.
7.
Yes. Molly.
7.
8.
Missed it. 7 is the correct answer. We're looking for Phantom Menace, Clones, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Empire, Return of the Jedi, and Last Jedi. All right. Now, here we go. Okay.
That's it, baby. That's it for round number 1. And now
Alright,
we move
we're
on
on
to
round 2.
round
Perfect
number 2,
so far.
Chris. We're going to welcome the managers back in. The managers
That's a perfect
will get a
round for
chance to
me.
consult with
Matching
their
Andrew
client
Dimalanta,
slash
one better
competitor
than Molly
before we
Damon.
get going. But I'll just go ahead and explain the rules of round number 2 as we see Magic Molly Damon trailing Andrew the Hunter Dimalanta by 1 as we now enter the wheel round. The Wheel of Destiny, Fate, it's Star Wars. We'll call it Destiny. Each competitor gets a spin on the wheel. If you don't like your first spin, you are allowed to have a mulligan, which is golf for respin. Once you settle on a category, you're going to be asked 5 questions from that corner of the Star Wars galaxy.
hopefully
Each
I
question's
could
worth 2
pause
points.
everything
No
in
penalty
time.
for missing a question. There
much
is
easier
no
on YouTube.
stealing. No, there is stealing in round number 2. So if you miss a question, your opponent can steal the points. If you need help answering, just ask us for multiple choice.
You
We'll give you 4 options, one of which
No
is the
logo.
correct answer. At that point, the value of the
Try that
question
out.
goes down to 1. Christian, to my knowledge, we still have all the JTE rules and the challenges intact. So I guess Andrew Dimalanta is going to have first spin. If he wants it, that's his decision.
Well, we're going to drop both Sam and Molly out for a moment here. We're going to give Gucci 60 seconds to talk to his competitor to decide what he wants to do, starting now.
First of all, Bud, pinpoint accuracy, beautifully done. Just like we said, let's take care of business. You know what to do.
Yep. We're gonna go first.
You're going to go first. All right. So Andrew is going to go first. We're going to drop out Gucci. Actually, no, keep Gucci in here, and let's spin that wheel.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, spin.
Round and round it goes. I wonder if mixed bags is going to be a pop your wedge. Oh, it's the movie.
Return of the Jedi. So Andrew, you got a chance to.
No one
you
ever
have 60
stopped.
seconds to discuss with Tom if you want to keep it or not. Starting now.
AD?
Yep.
Yeah.
We discussed it. Let's take it.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. So we're going to drop Gucci out, and we're going to bring Molly in. All right. So we're going to get 5 questions.
Gotta be quick
from
on
Return of the
those
Jedi.
Pauses.
Andrew, you ready?
Ready.
Here you go. First one. What is the code name of the Imperial shuttle the rebels used to land on the far
Tidirium.
moon of Endor?
Tidirium.
Tidirium.
Can you spell it?
Tydirin.
It's incorrect. Molly?
Should I write it down? Tidirium.
Tidirium.
I said Tidirium.
No, you did not. You said Tidirin. Tidirium. Tidirium. You're coming in. Gucci's coming in.
I said Tidirium.
Yes, he did. And first, yes.
He did not say Tidirium to start. You did not. That's why I asked you to spell it. You did not say.
Okay. Let me ask you something here, though. He should have at least got a whiteboard to spell it and think it out, rather than just off the top of his head with the spelling.
All right,
We didn't need the correct spelling start to finish. We just needed to know what he said because it's hard to distinguish N from M. And so when we asked him to spell it, he spelled it closing with an N, which is incorrect, instead of with an M, which is correct. That's how
That's fair, but what I'm saying is you should have let him put it on a whiteboard, not just spell it in his head. I think that gives I don't know.
He still had an N in. He still
It
had.
doesn't make a difference. If he's looking at it differently, he might have put the M.
Okay. Do you want to challenge or no?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna make a phone call here. We're gonna make a phone call.
Here comes a graphic.
We'll put you in a
Well, this is
second.
an interesting situation. Tidirium. Yep. I don't know what I would do if I was them. Because I thought he said Tidirium, but then he spelled it with an N. So that's a hard call. Because he didn't spell what he said. So it's like, where do you take that? I think that's definitely Dimalanta's fault. So I think I would personally not give him the points. Simple as that. They asked him to spell it. He didn't say no or anything, or let me write it down first or something. Maybe they should have said just enunciate better. But they asked him to spell it. That's fine. I just think you shouldn't get the points. That's my opinion. It's a hard call. It's a really hard call. And I also don't know what I'll do. Probably won't be upset either way because it's so hard. All right, I'm fast forwarding to the end of this challenge right now.
And we're coming back here from the challenge. Mark, go ahead.
That's right. We were in hyperspace for a challenge, and a worthy challenge it was, because the question was, can we award the 2 points to Andrew Dimalanta because he said Tiderion? We asked for spelling for clarification. To get that last, did you say N or M? That is what the challenge and a correct answer hinged on. And unfortunately, Andrew Dimalanta said N is what he was going with to spell it, not M. It's just that close. It's unfortunate, but that's the way that this game works.
Yeah, it wasn't a spelling thing. It was just to make sure, because when he said it originally, that's why I asked him to spell it as opposed to, just outright saying no, because I wanted to make sure that it was, I heard the N and he then spelled it with an N. So we're going to not be able to award him the 2 points on there. So we're going to move to the second question here. Second question.
Right,
Andrew, here is your second question in Return of the Jedi. According to the Emperor, what does he tell Darth Vader will be Luke's undoing?
Oh man, do they need a direct quote here? It's not faith in your friends, but his compassion for you will be his undoing. So compassion for Vader.
Luke's compassion.
That's correct. Next question, question number 3. What language does Bosch speak when negotiating with?
Oh, I was just looking at this yesterday. Is it UBES? UBESE?
Jabba.
Ubiz.
Correct. 2 more points. And question number 4. During the attack on the main reactor of the Death Star, Lando told Wedge to go for the power regulator on what tower?
North Tower.
The North Tower.
Correct. And for your last question in Return of the Jedi, what is C-3PO's first line of dialogue in Return of the Jedi? 20.
Man, I don't know this. Darn. First line of dialogue. I don't know, I'd have to multiple choice it. Hopefully Andrew does. But what would it be? Let me at least come up with a guess. I don't know. I can't do it.
20 seconds for this
I
one.
don't got it. Hopefully multiple choices, but I don't know.
Of course I'm worried, and you should be too.
That is,
I know Calrissian, and yeah.
that's correct. That's correct. 2 more points. So,
Wow.
Andrew
Christian,
Dimalanta, come back.
I got to say this. After such a tough ruling going against the Hunter to kick off his round number 2, the fact that he just mows down the next 4 questions, no need for multiple choice, that's one of the more impressive things I've ever seen in a live match.
That's absolutely right. Look, and again, it's a bummer of a call. I get it. I get the frustration, but it's to be able to come back as a competitor and hit that. And now our score, as we see it at the moment, is
That's a tough one.
Andrew 19,
Come up with a
Molly
quote
12,
out of nowhere.
and here we go. We're going to now drop Andrew out, bring in Sam, and here we go. Okay, so Sam, you got 60 seconds to talk to
Molly's
Molly
in
here
good
starting
shape
now.
I mean, before she spins the wheel.
Yeah, you can talk to her before.
Okay, cool. That sounds great. I'm so proud of you. I didn't get a chance to talk to you immediately after the first round, but you got a perfect round. The bonus question could have gone either way. I thought it was 21 movies because I have no idea, so you were way closer, if that helps with your confidence.
Yeah, Star Wars and math are.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But that was a huge, massive steal. It was just bad luck. And hey, sometimes the bad luck happens to you, happens against your opponent. That's just the way it happened today. So I'm thrilled that we capitalized on it. That is a huge steal. And you got this. I know you got this. So let's hit that wheel.
All right. So now we're going to get the wheel up there. Here is the first spin.
Spin is in. Big shout out to Askewed_1 for gifting us some subs. Thank you, Askewed.
A New Hope. Sam, 60 seconds here, starting now.
What are you thinking?
Not my first choice, so I'm gonna respin.
Okay.
All right, here's the spin. Whatever we get here, we're going to take and bring Andrew back in.
They get really deep with quote questions, which makes it super difficult a lot of times.
Phantom Menace.
All right.
And they're landing on Phantom Menace a lot in this tournament, so these might be getting pretty deep.
All right. Here we go. So we're going to get 5 questions here in the world of the Phantom Menace, Mark.
That's right, Christian. Camped out 3 weeks to see this movie. Saw The Mummy, just slept overnight. Okay, Molly, each question's worth 2 points. If you need multiple choice, value of the question goes down to 1. In The Phantom Menace, why did Obi-Wan suggest landing the Naboo Royal Starship on Tatooine?
Because it's not the Trade Federation has no presence there.
Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice it is. Is it A, it was protected by the Hutts? B, it was free from the Trade Federation? C, it was the nearest planet? D, it gave him a good feeling?
Protected by the Hutts.
That is incorrect. Andrew Dimalanta, I'm going to give you your multiple choice options before you wager a guess. Was it A, it was protected by the Hutts? B, it was free from the Trade Federation? C, it was the nearest planet? Or D, it gave him a good feeling?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah,
I can do that once, yes.
It won't, but that won't count because we're supposed to repeat it. Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Why did Obi-Wan suggest landing the Naboo Royal Starship on Tatooine?
B?
B is correct. It's all about the Trade Federation. That's a huge 1-point steal for Andrew Dimalanta, Christian.
1 point. He gets one of those points back that he lost there against Molly. So question number 2, Mark.
All right. This is in the world of the Phantom Menace for Molly Damon. In the Phantom Menace, what model of hyperdrive generator was Qui-Gon looking for in order to repair the Nubian starship?
T-14.
Yes, it was, for 2 points.
2 more points. All right, Mark, question number 3.
All right, sticking with episode 1 and your question. What species is Darth Maul?
Oh, crap. Which species is he? I know this. And yet, apparently I don't know this. What species is he? I forgot the name. It wasn't on my study sheet. But I should know this from watching Clone Wars, and I don't know, Dathomirian. That's not right. Hopefully she multiple choices.
Zabrak.
He is Zabrak, the Dathomirian. That's a subspecies. Zabrak is correct for 2 more points.
2 more points. Question number 3.
I just thought he was a human with horns. All right. This is going to be question number 4.
Oh, excuse me.
How does Queen Amidala convince Boss Nass and the Gungans to help join in the Battle of Naboo?
She begs them to help them.
She gets down on her knees and begs.
That is correct. She humbles herself. It's her, not the decoy. And that is 2 more points for Molly.
All right, so Molly has an opportunity to tie the game here if she gets this next question correct.
And it's our last one in round number 2 before we head on to round number 3. Molly, in episode 1, The Phantom Menace, who tries to convince Amidala to vote against Chancellor Valorum?
Well, I would say the answer is Senator Palpatine, but I would disagree with the whole question because she doesn't even have a vote. There's no vote. That would be... I guess it's a vote of no confidence. But yeah, it would be Senator Palpatine.
Palpatine.
That is correct for 2 more points. And Christian, we got a pretty good ball game going into the last round.
Good ball game, tie game here. Andrew was able to steal one of those points back that he lost, but we see ourselves with a tie game going into round number 3. Mark, 20-20. 20-20 as we get into the third round. Here we go.
It's interesting that scoreboard's at 20 because we also have 20 categories in round number 3. We need a series of numbers from each competitor. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. We need 3 from each of you. You cannot pick the same numbers as your opponent. Each number corresponds to a different corner of movie, trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. Your first question is worth 2 points. Next one is worth 3 points. Last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 big points. Molly still retains her challenge alongside her manager, Sam Levine, and both competitors, Christian, have a number of JTE rules remaining.
That's true. All right, so we're going to start here. We're going to first get Andrew Dimalanta is the higher-ranked player here, so he'll have opportunity to give his 3 numbers first.
7, 11, and 18.
7, 11, 18 for Dimalanta, and for Molly.
Good numbers.
6, 10, and 17.
All right, so Molly's going to be going first. So, Finstock, you have 60 seconds to talk to Andrew starting now.
Great recovery, my man. Well done. Big steal. Huge steal, actually. It's tied. Let's finish it off.
All right, so Sam Levine, 60 seconds to talk to Molly starting now.
I'm literally going to say what he said. That was a huge steal by you in round 2 for 2 full points. Not just 1 half point. So, atta girl. You got this. You got all your JTEs. We have our challenge. Anything sounds weird to you or me, I'm going to throw that flag up. And this is it. It's a tie ball game, which we kind of assumed it would be going into this round. So, let's do it.
All right. So, here we go, guys. So, we're going to start here with Molly Damon, who chose category number 6. Thank you, Sam and Bobby Gucci. All right. So, we're going to start here. Molly, are you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, here we go. So, final round, round number 3, and we start with category 6, Molly. And you chose the Star Wars Underworld. The Star Wars Underworld.
What kind of question
In
is this?
Solo, a Star Wars story, Darth Maul tells Kira to meet him on which planet?
Dathomir.
Dathomir.
Dathomir is correct for 2 points. Molly takes a lead, and Andrew now, Mark, will get to category number 7. Category number 7.
That is correct. And Andrew, for your 2-point question to tie things back up, you chosen The Force Awakens. And your question, what actor plays Resistance pilot Snap Wexley?
Greg Grunberg.
Greg Grumberg.
Big Star Wars fan, probably watching right now. Hi, Greg.
That is correct. All right, so tie game again, and now Molly chose category number 10. Category number 10. Molly, Return of the Jedi is the next one. The Emperor tells Luke an entire legion of what awaits his friends on the forest moon of Endor.
An entire legion of my best troops.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3. First one. The Emperor tells Luke an entire legion of what awaits his friends on the forest moon of Endor. 5, 4.
His best men.
Looking for his best troops. Best troops. Incorrect. So we're going to bounce to Andrew, who will get his 3 to try to take the lead here. And Andrew chose category number 11, Mark.
That's right. He went 7-11 for obvious reasons. Andrew, if you get this one correct, you have a 3-point lead, and you're going to force Molly Damon to hit her 5-point question. You have spun/chosen the category of Who Said It? These are Star Wars quotes and quotables. And your query is, in Solo, a Star Wars story, which character said, I don't like it, I don't agree with it, but I accept it?
Lando.
Lando Calrissian.
Christian, Andrew Dimalanta has taken a 3-point lead, and now Molly Damon has to hit her 5-pointer to stay in the match.
Molly Damon has to hit this. If she hits it, she forces Andrew to hit his 5. However, if she misses it, Andrew Dimalanta will go to the finals to await either Laura Kelly or Andres Cabrera. Molly, you chose category 17.
Oh my God.
For your 5-pointer. Vehicles, weapons, and technology. Here you go. What is the name of the Nebulon B escort frigate that Luke gets his wounds tended to on following his fight with Vader in The Empire Strikes Back?
The hell? I thought that was the name of the frigate. I don't know. It's like the XTX 190, something like that. I don't. No, there goes my 90% mark. Darn. Something with an S.
The Liberty?
And your winner, advancing to the final, Andrew the Hunter Dimalanta. We were looking for Redemption. Redemption was the name.
Okay, I didn't even have
Andrew
that on my
Dimalanta takes the victory.
sheet. Well, darn. There goes my 90% mark. All right, well, let's look at my scores. Let's see. 23 of 26, 88.5%. Still really good. Much better than Molly Damon. Andrew Dimalanta continues to look unbeatable in this tournament. Really amazing stuff by Andrew. So, what did I get wrong here? In the Phantom Menace, the Zabrak, which I'm pretty sure I would have known from multiple choice. That I got wrong. And then in Return of the Jedi, C-3PO's first line, that's just really tough to come up with on the top of your head. And the Redemption, that's not even, I had 2 things written on my sheet, and I don't think that was one of them. So that was a really tough 5-pointer. 5-pointers are such a toss-up. It's either something I wrote down and studied, or it's something I completely didn't even think I had to study. This one, I gotta look up why I got that one wrong. All right, but on to my overall spreadsheet, where I'm now 87.7% accuracy in this tournament, 136 out of 155. Compared to other players, let's fill in this right real quick. Molly was 16 of 20 today, and Andrew was 18 of 19. With a Tidarium versus Tidarian wrong. All right, so where does that put me? Still ahead of, obviously, Josh Coveda, still ahead of Andres Cabrera, ahead of Sean Sullivan, Ken Knapsack, Molly Damon, Andrew Witt. So it's really those 3 powerhouses, Scrimshaw, Demolanta, and Laura Kelly, who my accuracy trails. And again, my sample size is way higher. But yeah, Andrew Demolanta is not getting questions wrong in this tournament. That was an unfortunate situation. that he went through today. Joseph is amazing also. And remember, I got every question Laura Kelly got right in her tournament right as well as not needing a multiple choice on the one question she needed multiple choice for. Just a reminder. So yeah, pretty good game today. Much better than last game where I only had 82% correct. No, wait, that wasn't last game. 80% correct on the Knapsack Cabrera match. And then next week we got, who was it? Laura Kelly versus Andres Cabrera. So, honestly, I don't know if I'll have time to watch more Star Wars or study more Star Wars for the next couple weeks, but I'm going to continue to play along. And look, if I'm getting in the high 80% with taking this fairly seriously, but not like I would if I'm in the actual Schmoedown, then I feel pretty confident I can win at least one match in the Schmoedown for Star Wars. Anyway, that's all for today. It's a wrap!